pebbling of the balls, the grip channels of the balls, the perceived durability of the balls, and the value of the ball in terms of how much do they cost and is it worth it. So first of all, in terms of the material of the balls, they're both pretty much composite leather. The Wilson ball is genuine, actual composite leather, and it feels like it. It's very smooth, very soft, kind of buttery, right? The Spalding ZiO ball is a composite material. It's not actually composite leather. It kind of feels like composite leather, but when you compare these two against each other, the Wilson ball feels higher quality. It feels like actual composite leather. It's nice and smooth and soft. It feels really good. A very high quality feel to this ball. When you compare it to this ball, this feels like a cheaper material ball. Now, this ball by itself, not compared to this ball feels completely fine. No problem with this ball whatsoever. But when you put the two side by side, there's almost no comparison. This ball is much higher quality and it feels like it. In terms of pebbling, this is where you can tell the difference between a more outdoor ball compared to an indoor ball. Now, this is an indoor-outdoor ball, and it's intended to be both indoor and outdoors, and it can be, and it works just fine for both. But the Spalding ZiO ball feels more like an outdoor ball because the pebbling is more pronounced. You can feel it more. The pebbling on the Wilson ball is not as pronounced, but that's okay because it's actual, genuine composite leather, so it feels softer. It has a better natural feel to it. This ball is intended more so for outdoor use. That's why the pebbling feels more pronounced and it kind of feels more rubbery than this ball. In terms of the grip channels of the balls, right? So the Wilson ball has nice average to above average channeling on the ball. Wilson balls usually have pretty good channeling, and this ball is no exception. One of the nice things I like about the channeling on this ball is how you can actually feel the seams of the channeling on this ball. So a lot of balls, like for instance on this ball, the channeling, the seam itself is flat. You can't really feel the seams, like the edges of the seams of the grip channel, which is not really a problem in a lot of balls. Most, in fact, are kind of like that. But it's an advantage of this ball when you can feel the edges of the seams of the grip channels on this ball, because it just gives you more reference points for your fingers to feel where they are on the ball. So not only are the grip channels more pronounced on this ball, because the seams protrude a little bit, you have more reference points as where your hand falls on the Wilson ball. On the Spalding ball, the grip channels feel like an afterthought. Unfortunately, the grip channels in this ball are just kind of flat. They're there, you can feel them, you can notice them, but they are definitely more of a second afterthought kind of feel. And that's too bad, because this ball, in terms of the material it's made out of and the pebbling on the ball, it's just kind of average. If this ball had better grip channels, it would have more value, but because the grip channels are average at best, this ball stays right in line with being just an average ball. The perceived durabilities with this ball.